annual
Bulls Lakers
NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of
LeBron,
basketball
LeBron,
and Latin culture.
LeBron
Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And some notable injuries for both teams as we take a look at the players unavailable for tonight's game.
And here down the stretch, both teams enduring injury troubles. But there's little troubles and there's big troubles. Easy to see which is which.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Hayes is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Bulls, Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Herder in at the 3 spot. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual
Jackson Hayes.
self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Fades. It's hauled in by Herder. Chicago with the ball. Giddey passes to Vucevic. Puts up a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Booch.
Well, it's been a work in progress, but it actually has paid dividends. Vucevic has worked hard to become a legitimate three-point shooter.
Pass to James.
Hey.
And slam dunk by James.
God damn. LeBron James. Holy shit. Ooh.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
Hey.
White drives in.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And so he makes both from the line. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Now here's Reeves, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Pushing it up now. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
God damn.
And it's Hachimura missing. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And that one's good. Giddey.
Like, sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Back to Doncic. Over Giddey. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Reeves.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes.
Hey, Luka Doncic.
Skilled offensive player.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan, who wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Nuggets, they're building some momentum right now.
Oh, si Rookie. T1 si LeBron. Uy.
And aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for Chicago, they've surprised a lot of people this season. It's why this squad plays with such a chip on their shoulder and has proven many wrong.
Here's Doncic. The Bulls making their last shot. And there's James from the arc. He drops it from range. James has got 5.
Off the catch, LeBron not lacking confidence or hesitating.
Here's White. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Reeves. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Reeves throws that one down. Held nothing back.
The kick out to White. Back to Herter for 3. And Reeves pulls it down. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. They trail by 1 from 11 feet away. And it's Giddey with a rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. The shot's good.
Ano foul yun?
Giddey's gotten his second bucket.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
From deep, Reeves. The shot, no good. Bulls leading by 3. Here's Buzelis. Pass to White. Vucevic with it. Three-pointer, Buzelis. No good that time. Hachimura against Giddey. Poke loose.
Nice one.
And now the Bulls in transition. And he lobs it up.
Ba't si Giddey
And there's another one for the Bulls.
Ba't si Giddey nag-aliw? Good. Hindi mo mababalakan LeBron. Wala pang foul din.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
We'll go now to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Billy Donovan. Allie.
And I asked about LeBron James and how his team plans to stop him. He said, I told our guys that we can't give him any lanes to the rim, because when that happens, everything else in this game opens up. We need to plug every avenue to the basket. Guys,
Gago, pinoster ni ano. Hindi din talaga.
let's see if they're able to execute the strategy.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
You're pushing the pace. Giddey using some speed to get his shot.
And we always like to take this chance to show you the scoring leaders from the last 10 days of action. Kobe White, number 1.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
Lakers trail by 7. Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Hayes.
LeBron
Here's James. Great.
Gago.
Start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
The defense knows they got to throw everything at James inside, but he still manages to power through it.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he...
Boozy Vert.
doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Now, here is James. 33 points last game.
O, kanina bola. Huli. Tatlo ba naman eh? Na-block. Okay, kanina. Ang daming nakahawak. Jesus Christ. Okay, Vooch.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vincent's checked in. Doncic, no good.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Vucevic's shot is off.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can.
LeBron. LeBron.
To put things in their favor. You earn that. And they're actually earning it well right now.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Now here's Doncic. Big-time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game. Sinks the tray.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you three. The revenge triple.
Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy to start offensively.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's White. 6 points for him. Soft touch off the glass. White's got 8.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Vincent with the ball, guarded by Vucevic. Pass to James. Now Vincent. A deep three. Buzelis grabs the board. Here's Vucevic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Los Angeles making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide-open man.
Hayes with a screen on Giddey. And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock him down.
Vucevic finds Williams. Here's White. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Vincent. Doncic outside. Here's Goodwin. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
And they're the best passing team in the NBA. #1 in assists this season. That tells you a lot about the leadership and the attitude of this squad. No one player puts himself above the team.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Now here's Vincent. Yet to see a basket. And he comes up with a bucket.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Here's Vucevic. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Hayes against Vucevic. Tries a 10-footer, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Bulls leading by 8. With the drive. Williams passes to Terry.
Oh, shit.
That three's off the mark. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting with confidence in this one. 48% of the first quarter.
Whoa.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
For Los Angeles, Goodwin. At the line for two.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
Review the play.
Going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Wait, nahampas ko ba yung ulo? Hindi ko nandun ako nang dali sa ulo. Tangin ng good win yun. Doon may maskara siya eh. Ay gago, hinampas ka sa ulo. Pero hindi fall initially. What the fuck?
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Herder's checked in for Collins. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Doncic. So he gets them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And the shot goes. And the Bulls lead by 8.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Reeves continues to prove just how valuable he is. I mean, he's a guy that does a little bit of everything to help you win.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers. Chicago leading by 7. Here's Terry. Knocks down.
Open, baby.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now here's Finney Smith. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Clock at 6. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Lakers.
Both good from the line that time. And for Chicago, they're shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Williams. Vanderbilt with the block. Pass to Vincent. Here's Goodwin. A minute 6 left in the first quarter. Some solid defense from Williams. Driving in. Terry's shot is good. Terry's got his second bucket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Reeves. 7 points in the game. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Finney Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. It's rebounded by Goodwin. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's the triple. Rebound by the Bulls. Pass to Herder. The three. Pure three-point range. Herder's got 5 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go for him. Kobe White, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the Bulls.
Nice.
He gave his all to help his team in that quarter.
Good quarter.
We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break. well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
We got Zach Collins, Kevin Herter out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Phillips in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Goodwin. And here's Reeves. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Really love how active Finney Smith is. Exceptional job cutting to the right spot in the pick and rolls.
Here's Terry. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And let's take a look now at some numbers for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Phillips. Here's Collins. Uses the glass on the layup.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now here's Reeves.
Yeah, boy.
He has 7.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Outside Herter. Here's Phillips. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 13. Vincent outside. Pass to Reeves. Takes the 3. Chicago with a rebound. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with the victory.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Now here's Reeves. And he lays it up and in. Reeves has got 9.
When Reeves can get the ball inside, he's a pretty reliable scorer.
For 3, Collins. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Goodwin passes to Reeves. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Goodwin. Misses from short range. Bulls leading by 14. Outside Herter. Drives to the hoop. And that one drops for him. 10 points for him.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Monday, they kick off a road trip in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder.
And looking at the Raptors matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Phillips. Three-pointer, no good. Lakers trail by 14. Fires from the wing. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Hachimura's got his first 2 points.
Hachimura really thrives in that mid-range area.
Williams misses. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And there's the lob. And stolen by Williams.
Oh my God.
Outside Herter.
Sayang. Panapos sana. Para si Rodman eh. Pero kung binabayaan na yun eh. Kaso baka makuha ni Van.
From outside, off the mark. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Pass to Goodwin. Williams against Reeves. Here's Goodwin. Give him 8 points now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hachimura from long range. Williams grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Phillips. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Williams from long range. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. From the arc.
Ayan.
Can't get that one to go. Now 4 for 10. Bulls leading by 15. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's.
Ooh. Buti sa amin.
Ball.
And they're the best passing team in the NBA. #1 in assists.
What the fuck? Shake Milton.
This season. That tells you a lot about the leadership and the attitude of this squad.
Milton.
No one player puts himself above the team.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend.
Oh,
leading
shit.
the league in points per game.
Wait,
Lakers trail by 15.
Shake Milton.
Outside Milton. Outside Reeves.
Sa kamera, dapat kamay.
Hachimura outside. James outside. Beyond the arc.
Tangin mo.
And again, the Lakers
Ang
no
mga
good.
kalipakit rin
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Ryan, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play. Ryan, it's all about the fans."
True enough, Allie. Thanks. Now here's White. 32 points for him last game against Denver. And the shot goes in.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Hachimura. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.
Nangyari kay Ruby.
7.5 points a game.
The impressive shot from Hachimura, showing why you got to be up on him defensively.
Now here's Collins. It's a 14-point game. Outside, Williams. White for 3. The Lakers with a rebound. James with the ball. Now guarded by White. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
White, good.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Now Reeves. 20 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Out to the right wing. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Rebound by Terry.
1v1.
Terry's got 4 rebounds now. Collins. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Lakers trail by 14. Hachimura outside. Chicago with a rebound.
Nicely.
Terry's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Collins.
Malaki ka.
Pass to Terry. He tries for 3. James with the rebound. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Hachimura.
Ooh.
Plenty of contact on.
Wait. Kay Kobe. Kamay nga. Okay.
That shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hachimura putting pressure on the defense. That's exactly what they want to get out of it.
Shooting for Los
And a moment
Angeles.
here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Now here's Hachimura. 6 points for him. And that one's good. James.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Giddy against Milton. And James throws it down.
Jesus Christ.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Oh my goodness, LeBron. LeBron. Ayun, wala nagawa si Rookie. Boom.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's Herder on the wing. This shot's good on the assist by Giddy. Giddy's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's James. 18 points for him. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Hachimura. Herder defending.
Nicely.
And it's Hachimura missing. Chicago leading by 11. Right side Giddy. 3-pointer. Nails it from 3. Giddy's got 10 points in the game.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddy just wasting no time.
And that one drops.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
The Bulls shooting is around 55% so far. White finds Herder. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 14.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
LeBron James.
Pass to Hachimura. Chicago grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now, here is James. An important score for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game.
You gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Hey, we're free.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the Bulls lead by 19.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes comes in for Vanderbilt, and Reeves is subbed in for Milton. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. There's Herder with the 3. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds now. Reeves, the pass to James. Outside Reeves. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Outside White. Outside Herder. White on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And the 3-pointer goes. White's got 17 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
James outside. Hachimura outside. Shoots from 12. And the shot no good. A bit short. Bulls leading by 20. Pass to Buzelis. And here is Vucevic. Outside Giddy. From downtown. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here he goes. And slam. Dunk by James.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Herder gets the bucket.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Herder can't hit. James deciding where to go with it. From deep. And that...
Oh, shit.
Bulls a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Depensahan.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
Taking a look here at Chicago, holding steady at the 2 spot. I wonder how they feel about that placement on our ranking scale.
I'm sure it keeps them up at night. That's the power of the power rankings, about equal to a half a cup of coffee.
Well, if it's going to keep them up, I have a product that should put them to sleep. I got all the products, baby.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Lakers.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
God damn.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got LeBron James. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Hayes, and it's Hachimura in at the 3.
Well, Mattis Buzelis certainly has good size, but what catches my eye are his skills. He can handle the ball and make smart decisions on the floor, which is important for a rookie.
Now, here is James. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact, too. That's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
And down it goes. Jam.
Iwanan LeBron. Hey, LeBron.
That one home. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now here's Vucevic. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Oh, shit.
Clearly just an example of
Oh,
a different
shit.
mindset. Between these teams.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Now, here is James.
God damn.
What an athletic
Jesus
slam
Christ.
by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Vucevic, the pass to Giddey. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the score.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the Lakers have possession after the basket by Chicago. Pass to Doncic. Drops in the layup for 2. Doncic has got 12 points.
Luke, a combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home from Pete Giddy. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
To the middle. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet.
Mas
Can't do
maraming
much
free
better
throw
than
Lakers.
that, guys.
Pass to Hayes.
More accurate Lakers. Oh,
The
shit.
3. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds in the game. They get it back. Los Angeles is going just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Hachimura. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Herter penetrating. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when 1 will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Now here's Reeves. 9 points in the game. Inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
The shot by Buzelis no good.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
Tries the spin move. Hayes misses. Chicago leading by 22. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Doncic.
And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive in trying to score.
So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, NBA.
Here's Reeves following the bucket by the Bulls. And the basket by Hachimura.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Outside White.
We go. What the fuck?
Pass to Vucevic. Outside Giddy. Herter with it from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Giddy. Giddy's got 6 assists in the game.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively.
Wala pa si Paul, wala pa
Basically
yung
no
maball hurt.
coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Now here's Reeves. 9 points in the game. Now James. This one for 3. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Good work there. As it goes, James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Fires in the triple.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Williams has checked in for Chicago. Vincent's checked in for the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Vincent. Takes a three. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Fires the three. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. And the shot goes down. Doncic has got 14 points.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Here's Buzelis. And that one is stuffed right through.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
Now, here is James. Guarded closely. Buzelis grabs the board.
Nice D.
Buzelis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Williams. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
To the right side. Here's Vincent. From 13 feet, down it goes.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
Williams against James. It's stolen by James. Now here's Reeves. He's closely guarded. Lets the three fly. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Buzelis. Williams with it. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. James inside. Working on Williams. James can't get it to go. There's Herter with the three. He buries it from 3.
Oh, shit.
Herter's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Pass to James. Over Williams. The shot by James, no good.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Vucevic finds Herter. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Hayes. Three-pointer. Counted for Vincent. Vincent's got 7 points.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
The Lakers really having a tough go here. For 3, James. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 5 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong. On the glass. Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
That one goes in. 14 points for him.
Boy, there's a flow that's just nice when you watch Reeves play. Smooth on that drive right there.
2 minutes remaining.
From deep, Giddey gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Hayes. Missed it, even after all of those chances.
After all that.
And the Bulls' shooting has been great this game. 58%. Herter gets the bucket.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Back to Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Herter. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for James.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Here's Buzelis. And they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic.
Nice pass. Hey. Hey.
Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Austin Reeves has handles that are kind of sneaky but very effective. He's clever at getting shots for himself.
Here's Herder. Williams with it. Vincent picks him up, and it's in there. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic passes to Finney Smith. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight. Pass to Herder. Outside Giddey. And he slams it in one-handed.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
It's been all about Kevin Herder for the Bulls. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Kobe White. Williams is out there with Zach Collins. And it's Terry in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Hachimura from long range.
Wait. 3 points ba yun?
And there it is for him.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Pass to Terry. Inside, Collins. Tries again. LeBron with the rebound. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead. That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's White, out left to the wing. Oh, he tries a 3. The shot by Terry, no good. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Count it, good. James has got 32 points.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
For Chicago, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. He gets it in there. Williams has got 19 points.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
James outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Vincent with the ball. And here's James. He's guarded by White. 4-3. Sinks it from distance.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
And stolen by Vanderbilt. Now here's Vincent. He's guarded by White. Vincent passes to James. Some solid defense from Williams. The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. The NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Good on both. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Chicago ball.
Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Collins. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Phillips. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Milton's checked in for Vincent. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And it's Hachimura missing.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
It's tipped.
Blaan namin. Galing sa likod si Phillips.
Here's Terry. Here's Williams. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Hachimura. Rebound by the Bulls. Collins. Williams with it. Picked up by James. The offensive rebound. Collins. No good with a layup. The Lakers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly. Player to fan without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
Here's Hachimura. The shot comes out. Collins with the defensive effort. Here's Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williams has got 6 here in the quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Goodwin. Pass to Hayes. 6 to shoot. Now, here is James. Hits the three-pointer. James has got 11 in the second half.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Williams misses.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Hachimura with the ball. Guarded now by Williams.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Outside Giddey. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Giddey's got 30 points.
You know, he knocked down a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence through the roof.
Here's Goodwin. Solid defense from Williams.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process. I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Hachimura outside. James outside. Off target from three-point range.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Hachimura from long range. Chicago with a rebound.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
It's scooped up. The basket drops. And
Foul na naman, ay naman. Mga Phillips yan.
And he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Vanderbilt.
Diba kasi bonus ang tayo lokal.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Doncic. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Williams. Here's Terry. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, BA. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater. They've shown that power in...
Eh, nakita si Phillips. Boom. Poster.
Side, their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
James outside. Back to Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Giddey. To the middle to halt the run. And finished off by Hayes.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Here's Terry. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. And there's contact. And
Shooting foul.
whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Giddey passes to Collins. Here's Phillips. Hachimura covering for 3. Collins. Rebound by the Lakers. Hachimura's got 6 rebounds now in the game. James outside. Back to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5. James changes games with this passing.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Outside Reeves. Again, the Lakers.
You know, Reeves doesn't
Austin.
overload on the mid-range shots, but he's smart enough to take them when they're available.
Here's Giddey. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the inside. And finished off by Hayes.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Here's White. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got a 6th rebound on the night. Here's James. Oh, Williams with the block.
Woo! Is this your king? Hey. Uy. Uy. Ang foul doon.
Tries to break his ice. And
Hey,
it's
Coach.
Collins laying it in.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
James outside. Offensive rebound. Hayes. And he gets that one. Hayes has got 7 points here in the quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You gotta work harder on the glass.
Oh, a nice shot
shit.
by Collins.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
Beat LA.
Reeves outside.
Beat LA.
It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Terry. Drains
Hey.
the triple.
Lahat ba ng Bulls may score na? Yes, sir.
And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by...
Damn, ayun, skill issue. Skill issue ako ni Luka.
At the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as a strong year for the club continues, they've willed their way to 56 wins.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Josh Giddey.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
And White has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls.
GG. RT2 lamang namin, fish.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Kobe, this team did a great job of spreading the ball around and just getting everyone involved, including yourself. Can you elaborate on how?
We were just being unselfish. You know, we don't really care who scored. We just want to win the game. You got to stay ready. Like I always say, got to stay locked in and got to stay focused. We all came out, we played hard, and we got the job done tonight.
Everyone was ready tonight. Thanks, Kobe.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Hey.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Hey.
For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching.
May ano na si ano?
And let's reveal our
Exchange
player of the
jersey.
game, Josh Giddey.
Ganito tayo naman si LeBron. Ano score? Giddey 37 and 9. Sheesh. God damn. 30.6 and 9. God damn. Werther. P-Will 23.86. Kobe White 21.78. Okay lang. Buzelis 21.6. Terry 12. Vooch 11.11. Sheesh. Phillips 10. 6 and 9 Collins. DNB to mga to. LeBron James 35-11. God damn, okay. Luka 18-8. Okay. Untik na mag-triple-double si Reeves. 18-9-12. Hachimura. Hayes. Okay. DNP ba? Okay, on to the next one, boys. Dallas ata.